It doesn't matter in the end what people think about you. What matters is what you think about yourself. So if you think that yourself is miserable and if you hate yourself, this is the way that people are going to see you. But if you love yourself, if you put yourself first, if you go to 1% every day, but you find a way to change your environment, to change your life, everything will change. When you start to give yourself exercises, when you start to say for yourself, I'm gonna do it, and you do it, and you don't break your trust, when you start to say no for what you don't deserve. And even though it's sometimes it's difficult, even though it's like, oh my god, but this is what I want, making these hard decisions will make you even happier in your life. Why sometimes we put ourselves in second place. I was talking with my therapist about that, and the phrase was like, who is the person that you love the most? And when I was a child or when I was younger, I usually say many names: mom, best friends, boyfriend, but never myself. And I realize now as a young lady, but I grew up in a different, and I'm in a different environment now in my life. I'm in a different part of my life, that everything that I created and all the respect that I have now, the way that people treat me is the way that before they never did, because I didn't know how to put myself first and to put the boundaries for them to treat me the way that I deserve to be treated. Okay, and it comes to a very crazy environment. Why don't you love yourself? But to talk about that is so easy for me to say, why don't you love yourself? But people never stop and really think that loving ourselves demands much of us. To love yourself and to put yourself first, it's so difficult that it's better to put other people first. It's not because you kind of hate yourself and you never want to love yourself. It's because nobody taught you, nobody teach you how to do it. And it's even worse when you grow up in an environment where I don't know what love myself means. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what is this thing of putting myself first, because I don't have references. I don't see it in front of me. I see it so far from me, and I don't know how to do this. And what makes me sad is because I just knew what love means. And love for myself means when I was like 23 years old, that I realized that there is something wrong. I always did, but back at the times I was like, there is something wrong. And I needed to do something because I'm always putting other people first, but never myself. I'm always just giving them my best, and they are never giving myself the best. Why not? Oh my god, but I do so much for people. Oh my god, but I do everything for people. But what do you do for yourself? You need to start putting yourself first in order to other people put yourself first. This is not the phrase, this is the rule. This is a guide to survive in this life. It's putting yourself first. What I did was, okay, I love people so much. I love people a lot. I really want them to be in my life, and I really want to provide for them, but first of all, I need to provide for me. That's when I said, okay, let's go. Let's see what is happening here. Let's change this environment. What do I need for myself? And what I think about was a girl, was one thing. My inner child. So, did you think about your inner child? Did you remember what your inner child liked when you were a child. I was like, okay, what did I like? What was my dreams? What was the things that make me feel really excited about life and I really want to have when I grow up? And I realized that I want to travel abroad. I realized that I wanted to learn other languages and I wanted to speak with different people from different cultures. I realized that I wanted to make new friends in a different environment. I want to travel to another places far from the place where I grew up, that it was a town, a very, very small city. But I realized that I wasn't doing that because of people that didn't dream like me. It wasn't ambitious like I was. And what happened was that putting myself first was too difficult because putting myself first, was dream bigger than the environment that I was living. So it was my decision. Since that day, since that time when I start therapy, that's why I say to you guys, therapy, go to therapy. Was like, okay, let's do it. I wanted to be an actress. My inner child wanted to be an actress, a professional actress. Let me do it. Let me go because I can do it. Okay, I want to travel abroad. What can I do? Save money. Invest in something. How to do this? Learn. How can I learn? Studying. What can I study? Financial. Like how can I save money to travel abroad, to buy my expensive tickets and go to another country, to make my inner work, training, going to the gym, like developing myself, understanding myself, what I like, what I don't like, and being ready for my future self, and starting to act like the girl that I wanted to be. So what is like the girl that I want to be? What does she eat? What does she do? The way that she talk, the way that she showed the world. Who is she? And I started to see myself. And I started to see myself not as someone different that didn't deserve anything from the world, because I did and I do. I deserve everything. I deserve the best. This is the mindset. You deserve everything. You deserve the best. You deserve to be whatever you want to be. You deserve to have the boyfriend, the house, the family that you want to be. Not because you are something, oh, the only girl in the world. It's because you're something special and unique. Once you start to treat yourself like that, everything's going to be different, because this is the way life is. We need to put the effort on that. We need to look at ourselves not just as something small, or we need to see ourselves as something big, as something that can do whatever you want. So with 23 years old, I created my own business, my online school, that is Felizar English. 23 years old, I started to create videos for social media to change my life. For 23 years old, I was like, I created a method where I could change and I can change people's life at home, teaching, helping them to speak English, helping them to be confident about themselves. But the only person that can change your life is yourself. I'm just here to share my story and to give you some mindset to change your life too. So my name is Marla Felizardo. I'm a Brazilian girl, and I'm here to share something about life and about job, about work. And remember to put yourself first, to put the boundaries that you need to put, to say no for people when it's necessary, and to never let other people first. You have to come first in everything. You have to go after your dreams, and you have to see, okay, I feel so miserable, but I need to wake up I need to get up. I need to look at myself and say, no, let's go. Let's do something. But now, instead of like just waking up, get up to see someone, to see other person, you're going to get up to see yourself. You're going to start the project. You're going to stop procrastinating. You're going to, with small steps that I said it is 1% per 1%. But they're going to make the difference in your life because this is your birthright, right? Your birthright is to be someone successful, someone amazing, someone that you can look at yourself and be proud of. Proud, like just proud of yourself. Because it doesn't matter in the end what people think about you. What matters is what you think about yourself. So if you think that yourself is miserable and if you hate yourself, this is the way that people are going to see you. But if you love yourself, if you put yourself first, if you go to 1% every day, but you find a way to change your environment, to change your life, everything will change. When you start to give yourself exercises, when you start to say for yourself, I'm going to do it, and you don't break your trust. When you start to say no for what you don't deserve. And even though it's sometimes it's difficult, even though it's like, oh my God, but this is what I want. Making these hard decisions will make you even happier in your life. And I can talk about that because I passed through that, through the worst, to be here today. In life, we are always learning. And let's learn together to go to the best place, to the best direction, to the best reality that we can create, because we just live once. And this once life that we live, it's a ridiculous, it's a terrible, crazy, good life to be celebrated. And even though there's no happy end, this is just the process of life with ups and downs. Sometimes we cry, sometimes we don't cry, but we're super happy. And the phrase that I use it to say is, before, when I was sad, I was super sad. Nowadays, even though I'm sad, I'm still happy. And this is the direction. So you cannot see the light now. You cannot see, okay, this is not for me and I will never be happy. But you can just start and at least try for yourself. At least get up and say, okay, let's do something. And when I was in a rock bottom, I remember that. While I saw myself, and I can tell you then in the next videos, like, comment here, guys, if you like this video, for me to make me more excited to make more videos. And when I was in a rock bottom, I remember that I said to myself, even though I'm in this rock bottom now, I'm going to get out of this one day. I knew inside of me, the deepest part of me knew that one day I'll be over all of these wicked games. And I was right. Thank God I was right. You can change your life too. Yeah. So don't forget to subscribe in this channel. Don't forget to share this with your friends. And don't forget that here is a safe space where you can share your feelings, your thoughts, and I would be very, very happy to read your comments here down below and to see how you feel here in this channel. Kiss. Bye. See you in the next video.